detachment in the journey, because I think that it is important, if not the most important thing in any journey to a destined goal, is just the law of detachment. I think it will really help your mental. That's why I'm speaking on it right now, because I think it's what I need for my mental, where I am at in my journey right now with YouTube, moving, getting my financial right, and becoming the person that I want to be. The reason why I bring up detachment is because it's really just the whole idea of being detached from the outcome. Because if you're too attached to an outcome, then your emotions get involved, and that's when you can get overly angry, overly sad that things aren't going your way. That's why you need to be detached, because the more you're detached, the better you're able to flow with the pace of things and really go with the flow. I know you've heard that saying before of, maybe when you're worked up over something, or, you can't stop thinking about something someone's told you, just go with the flow, man. Just go with the flow and just keep going with whatever's happening. You can't do that if you're too attached to something, because like I said in my other videos, keeping you stagnant. You can't move. You can't just go do things if you're attached to something. You need to detach so you can keep moving. At the same time, if you're too attached to the outcome, you'll never be able to think about the things that you need to do to create the journey. And I'll give an example with me personally, because these videos are for me to clear up my thoughts. But what I've been so attached on recently is this channel and bringing it to where I want to be, of 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, to where this can be my life. And I want to, really work for myself. And, what I want to do with this channel eventually is, keep inspiring people and talking to, help people clear things up in their mind. But down the line, when I move and stuff like that, and I start building on myself, I want to travel and I want to bring this with me, and I want to really just live a lifestyle that people can appreciate and look up to, and have a community that I can inspire and provide for. I appreciate the 59 subscribers that I have, and the 6 people, probably more than that have already commented, because that's what fuels me to keep going. And it gives me a little glimpse of what my future could look like. So if I detach from that end goal of how big I want to be, I can start appreciating the now and start planning how my journey is going to be. Which right now is, first, I gotta reset. I gotta become a new person. I gotta sacrifice my old life for that new life. I need to detach from that old life to start going towards that new life. At the same time, I can't attach to that idea of that new life, because it doesn't even exist yet. So how could I even attach to it? I'm just going to be stuck up in my head. So that's why I bring up the law of detachment. And that could also go for other people's opinions. You can't be attached to other people's opinions. Because I'll also go into this whole YouTube thing. Some people are starting in my life, are starting to see that I'm doing this. And maybe when I talk to them about it, they don't really care too much, because right now they don't really see anything from it. Only being at about 60 subscribers. Nothing too big, nothing too whoa to really make them be like, damn. And when I do talk to them about it, or they just hear about it, If I get attached to how they respond and then start internalizing that for myself instead of what I want it to be, looking towards the future, looking towards my journey, and using that to motivate me rather than other people's perspectives, then I'm gonna get stuck. I'm gonna get stuck in my head. So that is all what detachment is about. Not being stuck in your head. Because the only thing that exists is this present moment and this beautiful day and the opportunities that I get to record a new video every single day. Day 3 on my reset. I hope you guys are having a great day. If not, go out and find a reason to have a great day. Every day is an opportunity to change your current position, to better yourself and develop as we evolve in this journey called life. That being said, I love you guys. I think you guys see the L this way. No, whatever. I love you guys. I hope you love yourself. And thank you for supporting. Peace.